Well, it's only 11 days away, but Christmas is going to be a tough time for many families with interest rates and the price of groceries going up. New figures show the cost of the average Christmas spread has risen by more than 10%. Turkey is up 19%, cream 31%, and mince pies a whopping 45%. Doesn't worry me, I hate them. But let's bring in Major Brendan Nottle from the Salvation Army. Don't want to be too flippant about them. My wife loves those mince pies, but we talk a lot about the cost of living. And Brendan, the Christmas, everybody wants to put on a big spread and have a few treats, and it's really going to put the squeeze on a lot of people who've got low or fixed incomes.
Oh, absolutely, Chris. I think one of the challenges that we're seeing at the Salvation Army has really been reflected in two pieces of research that have recently been conducted. So one was focused on the people that we see regularly that seek help from our service, and the other was just amongst ordinary Australians. And the results were the same. So they indicated very clearly, in fact, 61% of just Australians, ordinary Australians, indicated they're really feeling the effect, the bite of those interest rate rises. And there's been 8 consecutive interest rate rises so far, and it's really hitting hard. The other thing we're seeing too is 3 in 10 of the people interviewed, 3 in 10, so 33% indicated that they're really feeling the bite around utility costs. So it's not just about putting on the spread on Christmas Day. It's not just about providing presents for the kids. It's about everyday living. How do we pay the interest rate rises? How do we cover off the utility payments? How do we make sure that we're getting enough food on the table for all of the family? And then you've got the additional costs that come along unexpectedly, like pharmacy costs as well. So all of those things are really putting a squeeze on people. And I think there's an economic grey cloud that's hanging over so many people at the moment, and they're really feeling the bite this Christmas.
Yeah, I feel it's going to get a lot worse in the new year too. But you talk about those big bills, the mortgage payments and the utility bills, even for those who don't have a mortgage, those who are renting and the like. They're a priority, of course, and it's what is left over that you get to spend on food. And if you're lucky, it's some extra trimmings for Christmas. Are you starting to get more people coming to you for help in the lead up to Christmas, or do you fear a bit of trouble in the new year as people deal with their Christmas spending?
I think it's a bit of both, Chris. We're being overwhelmed, to be really honest, at the moment. We're seeing more people attend our service, but new faces attend as well. And I think one of the things that I find it's a real challenge for me is seeing people turn up asking for help who previously have actually been there to support our work. And you can just see it in their faces. They feel ashamed and embarrassed to turn up and ask for help. And so we're seeing new faces now, but I think, we look to the US, Chris, and we look to the UK, and they're often the leaders in terms of where we're heading economically, and they're really under economic stress at the moment, and I think we're heading down the same path. So our resources are being stretched at the moment, but we think nothing compared to what's going to be happening perhaps 12 to 24 months' time.
Well, Major Brendan Nottle, thanks for joining us. I hope you have a good Christmas, and I hope you get plenty of support for the Salvos to help out others. Just have a look on screen now and let you know that you can donate to the Salvation Army's Christmas Appeal. Just go to their website, salvationarmy.org.au, and try and help out spread a bit of Christmas cheer.